Hey writers, this is Lee Jessup, career coach for emerging and professional screenwriters, as well as adjunct screenwriting professor for the David Lynch grad program for cinematic arts. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about actionable screenplays. I know you guys have heard me mention representatives looking for actionable scripts, managers wanting to find those actionable screenplays and only looking for those in today's climate. But what are those actionable scripts? What do I mean when I say that? Actionable scripts are scripts that usually a manager, but anybody who has to figure out what to do with them, has clear understanding of what are the next actions they can take with said screenplay. So if a manager is considering a script, considering a writer read something they really enjoyed, their next question after, did I like the screenplay? Did it emotionally resonate with me? Did it inspire me to meet with the writer, talk to the writer? Is, okay, what do I do with said screenplay? Who do I send it to? And an actionable screenplay is one where the manager or the agent or anybody else who's sending it out has clarity about where to send that material, what to do with it. So when a manager is considering a script to take out, they're going to look at it and say, okay, who are the producers who are producing this content? Who are the studios or buyers who are interested in this sort of thing? And we know this because they've engaged in this sort of content previously, whether in production, acquisition, development, whatever it is. And we're talking about recently, we're going to look in the last kind of 2, 5, 7 years, who are the producers, production companies, studios, financiers, broadcasters, networks, buyers, who would move forward with something like this. If a manager looks at a screenplay and says, you know, I love the screenplay, or the pilot, but I don't know anybody who's making this right now, the screenplay becomes a non-actionable screenplay, a screenplay they cannot get into action on behalf of. So when you are developing content, never just develop for the marketplace, but when you are developing, it's important to say, okay, here are the producers, here are the production companies, here are the studios who are making this type of content. Because when you have conversations with a manager and they say to you, here's who I think this would go to, you want to be able to come back and say, and here's 1 or 2 more stops on the tour for this material, where I think it could be made, it could be read. They're obviously making same or similar content. If you are looking at your screenplay and you say, I love the story and I love the words on the page and the craft that I've been able to display here, but oh my gosh, I don't know who's making this. Are they making this? I have not seen anything like this. It may be a great script for competitions to stand out with fellowships or things like that, but it's not necessarily going to be an actionable screenplay for a representative who is looking to get material out there, to get into action on a particular screenplay. Whether or not a script is actionable is almost non-negotiable. Either there are people that are making that kind of content or there are not. And so you have to look at the material and really consider what is the honest, realistic answer to that question. And it's going to be different for every script. But when we talk about an actionable screenplay, we're talking about a screenplay where its next actions or the actions for the person taking that script on are going to be clear because they can clearly think about who is making that content, who would I send it to, who do I want to introduce the writer to. All right, you guys, I hope you found this helpful. Keep watching, subscribe for more, and hopefully we'll connect soon. Bye.